It's time for WPKN in the morning with Gabriela Vasquez for the Pledge of Allegiance,
Leah Perrine with today's weather,
Cassius Robinson with the school expectations. I'm Maribel Salazar.
and I'm Grayson Hires with today's news. But first, let's all stand and join Gabriela for the Pledge of Allegiance. Gabriela?
Good morning, pioneers. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Now back to our anchors.
Well done, Gabriela. Now let's join Cassius, who's ready to lead us with our school expectations. Cassius?
Good morning, pioneers. Please repeat the school expectations with me. We will be responsible, we will be respectful, we will be safe, we will be leaders. Thank you. Now back to our anchors.
Great job, Cassius. Now let's check in with Leah, who's in the WPKN weather studio with a peek at today's weather. Leah?
Good morning, pioneers. Today's weather will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. The humidity today will be 74%. The wind will be blowing out of the northeast at 3 miles per hour. The high today will be 83 with a low of 64. Have a great day. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Leah, for that informative weather update. For lunch today, our incredible Romeo chefs are preparing us a choice of tangerine chicken or a Southwest veggie salad with steamed corn and fresh fruit. Don't forget your choice of milk.
Now here's Miss Bayless with today's Pioneer Minutes. Good morning, Miss Bayless.
Good morning, pioneers. I'm so excited to be here and start my day with you today. It is Thursday, and we are going to celebrate some awesome behavior on our buses this morning. So bus 3035, bus 3024, 3029, 3031, 3028, 3025, 3005, and 3037 were all exemplar buses today, boys and girls, on those buses. Thank you so much for following those expectations. And for the 3 buses that didn't get mentioned this morning, it's okay. We have another chance this afternoon to get ourselves together. Remember, the expectation when you're riding on the bus is that you are seated with your backpack in your lap. You keep your hands to yourself at all times, and you can talk to the person seated in your seat only. You may not get on the floor. You may not turn around in your seat. You don't climb over the seat. You don't stick your hands out the window. And we keep our hands to ourself. Even kind hands. Just keep your hands to yourself. Get back and forth to school safely. Let that driver focus on driving so we can get you to school safely. You know what? It is like our last day. Tomorrow, Friday, is the last day for our food drive, which is sponsored by the Ladies Club. And I know we really need to get some more food in here. All of this food will be kept local and housed at our local food pantry. I think it's the one that just opened up at Denellen High School. And it's sponsored by a group of students at Denellen High School. So that is super exciting. And the food that we're using will primarily be used for families from our local schools. So that is really, really awesome. You can't get any more closer to home than that. But just keep in mind for all of our staff and teachers, members of our Ladies Club will be coming into classrooms today and tomorrow as they get time to count and measure your food structures and the number of food items that you have in. So boys and girls, if you have anything in your pantry you can bring to school tomorrow and donate to your tower, we sure would appreciate that. That is due tomorrow. So remember, our PBS store is still going on, and you can only purchase one item, but you can purchase as many chances as you want for one of the big items. So we have been talking here on the morning show about being an eagle and soaring higher, and that sometimes, those crows come along and they just like to pester you. And we talked about even though the eagle is swifter, is stronger, by far a larger bird than the crow, the eagle doesn't turn around to fight. The eagle just rises higher. And I started to think about something so simple this morning when I woke up and I turned on a light bulb. Do you know there was a great inventor who made the light bulb? Do we know what his name was? Anybody on the morning show? Thomas Edison. Yes, Thomas Edison was an inventor, and I am here to tell you that in the process of inventing this light that we take for granted today, he failed over 1,000 times. And people in the community, reporters from newspapers, made fun of him. They were crows. They were like, well, why are you doing this? You know this isn't going to work. You're never going to succeed. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. 1,000 times for years and years, he put up with extreme amounts of ridicule and bad press. But he kept persevering. He rose higher. He flew like that eagle. He kept his eyes focused on his goal, and he knew that he would finally reach his goal if he tried hard enough. So as Thomas Edison grew to be a very old man towards the end of his life, he was being interviewed by a reporter. And the reporter said, what do you have to say to all those people who made fun of you for years and years and years as you had multiple failures inventing the light bulb? And do you know what? Thomas Edison didn't say anything. He got up, he walked over to the wall, he turned on the switch, and light came on. He said, I don't think I need to say anything. Let's keep that in mind. Let's remember him. He kept flying higher because he eventually reached his goal, and we're not going to let anybody talk us out of it, that we are all capable of great things. So today I need you to soar like an eagle and reach those goals that you have for yourself. Remember, we talked about the power of positive phrasing. So in our minds, let's think about, I will work hard. I will be kind. I will ask questions. I will do my best. I will pay attention to my teacher. I will be a friend to the people in my class. Think of all these positive phrases. Let's start our mind with those. Let's start our day with those in our mind. Get rid of all that bad stuff right now. And I know you're going to have an awesome day. That's all I have for you. Now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Miss Bayless and Miss White.
Well, that's all for today, Pioneers. Thanks for watching WPKN this morning.
Be sure to join us again tomorrow for
The news that kids can count on to start their day. I'm Grayson Hires.
And I'm Maribel Salazar. Until next time,
See you later. Bye for now.
It's Thursday.